Boeing 747 to Jumbo Jet. Introduction. We all know the iconic 747 jet, introduced by Boeing in 1968 and still flying to this day. But what do we know about it other than the fact that it's a big plane? So let's look at the history of the queen of the skies, the Boeing 747 Jumbo Jet. Origins. The 747 was conceived while air travel was increasing in the 1960s. The era of commercial jet transportation, led by the enormous popularity of the Boeing 707 and the Douglas DC-8, had revolutionized long-distance travel. In the early 1960s, Boeing was asked by John Tripp, president of Pan Am, one of their most important airline customers, to build a passenger aircraft more than twice the size of the 707. During this time, airport congestion, worsened by increasing numbers of passengers carried in relatively small aircraft, became a problem that Tripp thought could be addressed by a larger, new aircraft. Entering service. On January 15, 1970, First Lady of the United States Pat Nixon christened Pan Am's first 747 at Dulles International Airport, later Washington Dulles International Airport, in the presence of Pan Am chairman Najib Halabi. The 747 entered service on January 22, 1970 on Pan Am's New York to London route. The flight had been planned for the evening of January 21st, but engine overheating made the original aircraft unusable. Finding a substitute delayed the flight by more than 6 hours to the following day when Clipper Victor was used. (747 variants) VC-25. This aircraft is the US Air Force Very Important Person or VIP version of the 747-200B. The United States Air Force operates two of them in VIP configuration as the VC-25A. Tail numbers 28,000 and 29,000 are popularly known as Air Force One, which is technically the air traffic call sign for any United States Air Force aircraft carrying the US President. E-4B. This is an airborne command post designed for use in nuclear war. Formerly known as the National Emergency Airborne Command Post, this type is now referred to as the National Airborne Operations Center. Shuttle carrier aircraft. Two 747s were modified to carry the Space Shuttle Orbiter. The first was the 747-100 and the other was the 747-100SR. The first SCA carried the prototype Enterprise during the approach and landing tests in the late 1970s. The two SCA later carried all 5 operational Space Shuttle orbiters. KC-33A. A proposed 747 was also adapted as an aerial refueling tanker and was bid against the DC-1030 during the 1970s Advanced Cargo Transport Aircraft program that produced the KC-10A Extended. 747 CMCA. This cruise missile carrier aircraft variant was considered by the US Air Force during the development of the B-1 Lancer strategic bomber. It would have been equipped with 50 to 100 AGM-86 ALCM cruise missiles on rotary launchers. This plan was abandoned in favor of more conventional strategic bombers. 747 AAC. A Boeing study under contract from the USAF for an airborne aircraft carrier for up to 10 model Boeing microfighters with the ability to launch, retrieve, rearm and refuel. The concept, which included a complementary 747 AWACS version with 2 reconnaissance microfighters, was considered technically feasible in 1973. Accidents and incidents. As of October 2020, the 747 has been involved in 166 aviation accidents and incidents, including 63 accidents and hull losses causing 3,746 fatalities. There have been several hijackings of Boeing 747s, such as Pan Am Flight 73, a 747-100 hijacked by 4 terrorists causing 20 deaths. Retirement. The last US passenger Boeing 747 was retired from Delta Airlines in December 2017, after it flew for every major American carrier since its 1970 introduction. In July 2020, British Airways announced that it was retiring its 747 fleet. The final British Airways 747 flights departed London Heathrow on 8th October 2020. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching everyone. Feel free to like and comment on how the video was, and do subscribe for more amazing content like this. So until next time, this is Namit and you're watching The Info Show.